Hello, the internet. It is Friday, the 27th of September, 2024, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to the Mackenzie River camping site. I'm going to just do a little check skis on how much rain did fall last night. My main concern is the get out, which will happen up this trail. It's a bit sloppy. This is going to be how we exit. We're going to align ourselves on the edge there. It should be fine. It's not too bad. Here is the campgrounds, the beautiful campgrounds. There was wind last night. There was rain. And the chair that was here is now in the water. That's interesting. There was no frogs. I was bitterly disappointed. I went all the way up there for a yonder. Yeah, I even had a shower here last night. That was funny. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I used the water here. It was kind of hot. I'm going to use this water to fill up the pot. Yeah. I don't think we fully understood how beautiful this spot was when I arrived last night. It was just getting dark, but it certainly is very, very pretty in the morning. The owls are hooting. It's just so serene, isn't it? Might have been overkill to worry about that so much last night, but you never can be sure, you know. It didn't rain a great deal, but there you could sort of see it's a little bit sluggish, a little bit slippy. So this bit, coming down this was easy because we had gravity. Going up it, I feel like we should be hugging this side until around about here. Got a natural level here. Actually, you know what? We'll follow this line here, and then we'll put our right wheel on this sort of here, up that little embankment and up here. That'll give us this clearance. Once we get to here, I'll drop it fast, give it some stick. Once we get to this spot here, give it some stick. We'll still be on here, still be in this gully. Give it some stick to get it up this bump. We should be good to go right through there. We want the wheel to hit this though. We want a wheel on there, so we want to arc it around. Yeah, okay, cool. And now this section, there was nothing really sketchy down here from memory. And from what I remember coming in last night, that's the gnarliest stuff done. And just like that, we hit the road again. Yeah, like I said, I'm no four-wheel drive nutter, I'm no enthusiast, but I wanted to show you guys what I do and this sort of small, simple, basic sort of, I don't know, smarts, I guess. There isn't much to it. I don't, the way I look at four-wheel driving is, and the reason I've got a four-wheel drive is I want to access places that a two-wheel drive can't. So I know there's four-wheel drive heads that just want to go up steep shit and go down and into gullies. I don't care for that. I just want to get somewhere, such as Mackenzie River Campground. And if you haven't got a four-wheel drive, you can't get there. So for me, it's not about, oh, I'm going to go up the steepest. I'm going to go down the deepest gully. I'm going to go through the I don't care. I just want to get the place, set up camping. And if GoVan does that for me, I love you for it, GoVan. But I am thankful to be back on, is that a sealed road? Not even a sealed road, but it's better than what we just did. I think what the issue is with the shunt and today not being able to turn on an inverter, there's nothing plugged in. There's literally nothing plugged in on it. Nothing on the board. Turn this off. Just will not kick over. Can't stream without it. The shunt is just doing that crap. I don't know what it's saying. Says it's got 0%. I've been driving for 2 hours. I think the problem is the auxiliary batteries have been drained down to such a low amount repeatedly by me because the shunt hasn't been accurately displaying what I've got left or what I've been putting in. So I've just been ignoring it, and whenever it's been giving me a warning, I've been resetting it or recalibrating it to 100% and going from there. And so a few times now I've woken up to my fridge being off, and today the fridge has been off and I can't turn the inverter on. When I looked at the voltage coming out of the auxiliary battery, that's number one, the second one's behind me, it turns out that the BCDC will not put a charge in if the voltage is too low. If the existing voltage of the battery is so low, the BCDC will just not even recognize it. And I can verify that because on the BCDC there is no vehicle light on. So despite me driving for 2 hours, and the alternator being working, there's just been no charge going from the BCDC. There's been no recognition of input. These grids. Spoke to James and he said, well, we've got to put a charge back into these batteries enough so that the BCDC will recognize them and then it'll trip its charge process. But of course I don't have any tools with me because I'm a big fat tool and didn't bring anything. I brought all the tech stuff you could imagine, but just no tools. So I've got to drive somewhere to a garage and borrow a set of pliers and undo a thing and add another thing to a thing, and then hopefully drive around enough for the alternator to put a charge back in here. And yeah, so no stream today, haven't been streaming today. No stream, can't do it. So I got myself a set of pliers and I'm doing the thing from the thing to the thing. Hopefully that is now getting a charge as we drive. On the upside too, I just got almost 500 kilometers to the tank again and the light isn't even on. Hallelujah. Driving at 80 is the secret. Giddy up. While driving with the engine, the alternator feeding back into these guys, I was topping out at about 11.3 volts. Should be about 13.7 at 1,500 revs. I'm at 2,080 k's an hour. So maybe the alternator's at fault. Either way, I got nothing and I'm a little ways out of camp. And I'm over it. There'll be no stream though. Or maybe I could do a stream. We'll try to work something out. As I'm driving out here, I'm just thinking, it doesn't make sense if my alternator's not getting the right voltage, because on that display there, definitely got above 11, right? Way more than 11. Yeah, when you check the reading here on the auxiliary battery, 11.4. So I don't know, maybe the alternator's fine. Maybe it's something to do with the BCDC not getting power. I'm not sure. I was just explaining stuff to the stream, so I won't explain it super detailed right here, right now. But what I will say is that, see you later. This particular episode will be the end of... Will it? I feel like... I'm not going to go back through the whole spiel. If you want to see what the situation is, go and watch the live stream from today. We're at a place called Warramara Dam. The dam is through here. This is a free camp area. Apparently you can camp here for a totes of 3 weeks at a time. I'm a little annoyed. I thought we'd be on the dam. The dam is like way through there. You know, you can't get to it. You got to take a long, strong stroll. There is a nice sunset happening. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I just thought we might have been a little closer to the action. But yeah, there's been an issue, and the issue is power, essentially. Without going too deep into it, the power situation, I'm running off whatever I had left over from last night. I haven't been able to charge anything today. So this could be the end of this will most definitely be the end of the live content from this trip, the See You in the NT trip. I might still shoot a daily vlog. Probably will shoot daily content just to keep the thing rolling. But yeah. So that's how that ends. For those that were watching the stream, it just ended abruptly. All the power is gone. Gave me a bit of a fright because when I realized that everything was off, I was like, well, hang on a second. Oh, and mainly the Starlink, right? The Starlink is completely depleted. So then I was like, well, hold on a second. How do I end the stream in Go Light Stream? Because you remember, if I don't hit that end stream, it streams all night until I wake up the next morning. It happened once on this journey where I did a 18-hour stream or something. Luckily, there is like 1 bar of Telstra here, and my Nighthawk M2, which I'm going to get rid of when I upgrade to the Mini, right? I am going to get rid of. Well, that saved me tonight because I could log in to its Wi-Fi, end the stream properly, close it all down. Basically, we've just depleted this. There's no more power. I've used it. There's no power. So unless, I forgot the plank today as well. This happened last night and I've already had a jack. Where can I plank? There's a little sunset. Give me a second. So yeah, like I was saying, I did forget to plank tonight and I just did it now. That's 2 nights in a row where I've had a few beers and some jack and I've gone to plank as well. Anyway, back to what I was babbling about. I probably will keep creating content here just for the daily, but the streams are over. Either way, like, share and subscribe. I'll give you the sunset here. I'll give you a little sunset with a little bit of flare skis. Flare is good, right? Too much flare? Extreme amount of flare. A little bit flare, better flare, sunset flare. Actually, that looks rubbish. I'll just give you the sunset. Enjoy that, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm doing my best to hold it really still so the end slate happens. I'm absolutely dead set still here.